Thank you, Lord, for this amazing truth. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Hey, friends, there is nothing you or I have to go through in this life apart from God. As I mentioned last week, even when we are not aware of his presence and his presence, God is with us. The problem is we humans tend to focus on those presents and ignore his presence. But the fact that God goes before us to prepare the way, then is with us as we travel through whatever is going on, is the greatest present of all. God's presence is the greatest present. Are you getting it? God goes before us to open up doors, to put the right people in place, to prepare opportunities for us, and so on, so that when we get to that situation, things are in play to help us navigate what we must go through. Have you ever wanted to go somewhere and do something, but for some reason you couldn't get to it until later? But then when you finally did get there and did that thing, you noticed how everything seemed to fall into place. Let me give you an example. I had to get some papers authenticated for me to take overseas. I had attempted to do this at an earlier time, but for some reason, I could not figure out how to do it. Recently, however, I felt led to try again and was able to find where I had to go to perform the transaction. The lady that was working at the desk was super helpful, and she actually informed me of other things I didn't know about that I had to do beforehand. She guided me to another building where another super helpful person was able to take care of it all for me. The right people at the right place at the right time. My point? God goes before us means we must be sensitive to his timing of what to do and when. We'll talk more tomorrow. See you then.